Not guilty. That's the verdict in the trial for Virginia Beach native and NFL player Justin Hunter. The Tennessee Titans wide receiver was charged after a fight at the oceanfront. 10 on your side's Brandi Cummings was in the courtroom for today's testimony and verdict. Brandi?
Well, Anita, Justin Hunter was found not guilty of assault and battery. Inside the courtroom today, several witnesses testified on what they remembered about that bar fight back in July. One of the most critical pieces of evidence in the case was surveillance video from inside the Sandbar Surf Bar. Both the Commonwealth's attorney and the defense attorney used two different angles to show what happened. There were 4 people together at the bar that night, 3 of them testifying that Justin Hunter started the entire thing by throwing the first punch. Meanwhile, Hunter testified that he feared he'd be jumped by those men if he hadn't have protected himself. It was enough to convince a judge to find him not guilty. Hunter, his family, and his attorneys were all smiles outside the courtroom this afternoon. What are your thoughts on what happened today?
I think the judge did a good job, listening to everything, taking the evidence, and, it was a whole bunch of stories on their part that wasn't relevant, so, he seen right through that.
Clearly, what Justin had to say was the more compelling and believable story, and the judge got it right. I'm glad it's over for Justin.
No one from the Commonwealth's attorney's office would talk to us on camera after the ruling. However, they did issue this statement saying, quote, "The Commonwealth respects this ruling, although we disagree with it. It is our belief we had sufficient evidence to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt." As for what's next for Justin, he says he's focused on the game with the Tennessee Titans coming up on Sunday. For now, live in Virginia Beach, I'm Brandi Cummings, 10 on your side.